Hello and welcome. In this video, I want to show you how to easily navigate between the different views and the web pages using the tag helpers such as the ASP.NET tag helpers. So let's dig in. First, we talked about the layout and also the view start, and we learned a lot of tips and tricks about how to work with them. In addition, we need to navigate between the different views. For instance, this is my first MVC or auto-generated MVC project. And I have two pages or the views, the index, then the privacy. Suppose I wanna navigate between this. For better understanding, if I come over here, select this project and set it as the default one and come to run. So this is the result and I have the home. If I click on it, then click on the privacy. So the privacy and also the index or the home as the default one. As I mentioned, this is the default view or the web page. So we haven't anything over here and we did it in the program.cs. So if I click on the privacy, I have this and the home, and also I have the privacy over here. And if I click, great. As you see, I can easily navigate between the different views by just clicking on this or this. Now let's talk about how we can do something like this. To do that, come over here and close this. If I take a look inside the index, so this is the index view, and I have only sim code here. Later I'll talk about the view, so no worries and just focus on your learning. Then I have the div, then inside it I have the heading 1 and the P. And also if I click on the privacy, I have the heading 1 and also the P, but I haven't any link. So if I take a look inside the shared, then the layout, indeed all of my menus and also the links are inside the header. Previously we talked about this matter, and these are by using the bootstrap component. And also if I take a look at the bottom, this is my footer and I have this div and also all of this over here. So if I take a deeper look, for instance on the tag A over here, or if I scroll down on the footer, in the footer I have the container, this is the bootstrap tag. Then inside it I have the first MVC and you can see the tag A over here. Then I have the ASP area, ASP controller and the ASP action, and this link starts from here up to here and it is for the privacy. But by default in the HTML we haven't such tags, for instance the ASP controller or the ASP action. We call this as the tag helpers, and we can add these easily and quickly to our HTML page. So if I take a look, for instance, I can come over here, come to the top. I have the ASP area here. This is for grouping. Then the ASP controller action. Exactly the same thing over here. Also for this up to the end. And then this is another tag for my menu. And if I take a look, it is for the index, then the privacy. And if I scroll up, I can't see anything over here. Indeed, we need to add the reference for the tag helper or import that. To do that, if I take a deeper look, I have another file over here and it is the view imports. If I click on it, wow, all of these are over here. So these references or the namespaces that I'm gonna use them all over these views is available inside the view imports.cs HTML. And if I take a look at the last line, I have the @ sign because this is the razor code, @ tag helper, then asterisk or anything inside the Microsoft ASP.NET Core MVC tag helpers. Asterisk here means everything inside this assembly or the namespace. Indeed, inside the Microsoft ASP.NET Core MVC and the tag helpers, or all of the tag helpers inside the MVC using the asterisk. And also I have the @tag helper over here. Indeed, after adding this to the view import, I can easily get access to the tag helpers or the ASP.NET tags inside the layout CS HTML. So come over here and come to this one, for instance, and inside the button and add the ASP, so I can get access to all of this over here. Now let's use it in our project step by step and add the tag helper to the views one by one. Then in the upcoming tutorial, I'll show you how to start working with the view imports. Now let's do it. Come over here and come to this. my project. Where are you? This is my project. And inside the index, for instance, I want to add the simple a tag or anchor tag and navigate to the about, for instance. It's really simple. Just come over here, and at the top over here, I need to import the tag helper. So come over here and get inside the view imports. Indeed, this file is inside my first MVC project, and I need to copy that inside this one, view import. I can easily copy this to stop my tutorial, or you can write it manually. To do that, come over here and get inside the index, and at the top and over here, let's paste the code add tag helper and all of the tag helpers inside the Microsoft. Now this is my hello world, and let's select the project and come over here, right click on that, set it as a startup project. Also, you can write all of this manually without any problem. Now let's get inside this one and add the tag A or the anchor and name it. For instance, if I take a look, I want to get inside the about. So this is the about. Then if I take a look, let's add the ASP. Now I have the ASP. To navigate to another view, I can easily use the ASP action, then the ASP controller. Also, we have the ASP area. It is a kind of grouping that is a really great idea to assign it nothing. Now let's come to the next ASP, then the controller. This is the controller. Which controller? I want to get inside the home controller. So this is the home. Then I need to assign the next part, and it is the action. Which action? I need to assign the action. If I take a look inside the home controller, I have the index action about and customers. I want to use this about action. Previously we talked about this matter. So paste it over here, the about. And also I have the about text over here to show the text of my anchor tag. Now let's save everything and set this as the default, and currently I'm inside the index view, so I'm over here. Now let's on and let's set the amazing and great result. Well done. As you see over here, I have the about, and if I click on it, wow, what happened? It's navigated to the about us page. So if I get back, you can see something like this. Right click over here and inspect. Let's see what's going on inside my code. Click over here and click on this one. This is the HTML inspector. So if you want to work with it, it's really simple. Right click over here and select the inspect. Also, you can click over here and change the location. Currently, I'm using the button location over here. So click on this and select the about one more time. Great. And as you see, I have the tag A, and the href is added automatic. Indeed, we didn't add this part directly to the code. And if I take a look, we haven't such HTML tag over here or the property. Instead of that, I have the tag helpers from here up to here. And after calling the view by the user or running this view, the ASP.NET Core engine will replace all of this with the real world HTML tag. And if I take a look with this one, indeed, with the href up to the end, the home, then the about, and everything is done. Now if I click on the about, so I have the about, and I can easily get inside the about view. This is my about view, and add something like this to that. So let's go over here, copy to start my tutorial, the tag A, get inside the about us, and after about us, paste over here. This time in the about us form or the view, I want to get inside the index. So I can come to this, and here I have the index or the home page. You can write the index or home page. Let's write home page. And then I have the controller name, that it is exactly the home or the same controller. And finally, I need to use the index action. To do that, get inside the home controller, and here I have the index. So I need to use exactly this name, the index. Now let's stop and paste it over here instead of the action like this. Save everything, and if I run, I can see the amazing and great result. Well done. This is the about. Click on it, Now I have the home page over here, but I haven't any link on it. Right click over here and inspect, and click on this button, then on this one. I have the tag A, but I can see the href over here. Why? Because we need to add the tag helpers to this view. As I mentioned previously, currently we didn't add the tag helper over here, so the result is not correct. Now let's get inside the index and copy the tag helper and paste it at the top over here, the razor cut. Now let's save everything, and if I run, I can see the amazing and great result. You know what, if you want to be successful and professional programmer, you should be genius, and if you got any unexpected errors, never be disappointed. Just try to find the origin of the error and solve it. Indeed, you are the programmer, and any error in your application and the website exactly is because of your actions. And this is your creator, your web page, or your website. So you are responsible for any bugs or problems inside your code and your design. It means you need to try and find the best solution for the problem. So get inside the about, and this time I have the link over here, and if I click on it, about, then the home page over here and here. So right click on this one and inspect this time, and click on this button and the home page. After adding the tag helper, I have the converted href that is added over here for my new page, and instead of the index I have only this one, the slash over here. The slash here means the index page. So indeed, if I click over here, I'm inside the index page or the home page. Okay, excellent, congratulations, I enjoyed a lot. Now we learned many great matters about how to work with the ad helpers and how to use it to navigate between the different views. So what about the next step? In the next step, I'm going to show you how to stop repeating the tag helpers in the different views by using the view imports. It's time consuming, so let's talk about it in the upcoming tutorial. Thanks for your time.